Jojo Crosses, join her streams, but have fun, let the smiles go. Fruits and flowers, colors so bright, exciting islands, it feels so right. So come and join her for the game. Collect your acorns, feel no shame. Grab a snack, let's play together. This cozy world will last forever. Jojo Crosses playing games, finding joy in each game. Get your fluffy tail over here, feel your favorite joy and cheer. So bring your friends, let's start anew. Collect your acorns, see it through. Grab the memories with every play. In Jojo Crosses world, we'll laugh each day. Oh yeah.
Welcome to Jojo Crosses, where she loves her squirrely squirrels. Playing games, extreme today. Come on and join it too. So grab a blanket, grab a snack. Let's play together, we can't go back.
Collect your acorns, let laughter flow. Talk and chat, come on, let's go. Jojo Crosses, join her streams, but have fun, let the smiles go. Fruits and flowers, colors so bright, exciting islands, it feels so right. So come and join her for the game. Collect your acorns, feel no shame. Grab a snack, let's play together. This cozy world will last forever.
Hello, good morning everyone. Hi. Happy Friday. It is Friday, you guys. I'm so happy. And no work today for me except for this work, but this isn't work. This is fun. I just got out of the shower, so I have like wet hair, but it's okay. It's all good. So we're going to get started on, I wanted to build on this island a little bit today, or at least maybe get something done. I put down Nooks on the title, but then I was thinking I might want to I don't know. I kind of need to get some terraforming done on the hill and things like that. So we'll see what's going on with that. Oh, I'm in the stupid top chat again. What the heck? Why does it do that? It's dumb. Okay. Now I can see what's going on. Although most of it's there, I guess, but it's just kind of missing something. Welcome in, April. Hi, Crispy. Crispy, I just watched your video this morning. You got really lucky with your villagers, mostly. I mean, I know you don't really like Hans, but he's a good winter villager. If you guys don't know Crispy, she makes beautiful islands and has a channel of her own. The link is above. Please take a look at her channel if you haven't ever. Hi, Rich. Welcome in. It's good to see you here. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, it didn't take you that many tickets, which was really nice. I thought you'd be going for a while with all the ones you're trying to get. So, and you got your maple, which is awesome. So that was a good stroke of luck right there. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into the game here. Let me get it pulled up, and then we'll head over. So I did do a little bit of work on the island after hours, so I'll kind of walk through it so you guys can see it. This is where I was gonna work on, but I need to move Nooks because I don't really like it over here, so I was gonna maybe move that. And my entrance is the same, and then I did put in a bunch of bridges and inclines and stuff, so this over here is where we did our little farmer's market thing the other day. And I put a path in, just kind of going through here. And then I moved over Hazel and Marshall off the beach. Look at him. Hi, Mr. Adorable. All right. And then these were already here, back here. I put in this little, I'm sure you guys saw it the other day, but I made a little farm area over here, and we've got some trees planted and stuff. And then I put an incline in. This goes up to where the museum is. And then all my flowers are going crazy. Look at this. I've got hybrids, and I didn't even try. But I think those ones are the easiest ones. Oh, hi, Flick. Anyways, yeah, the museum's on this side. I put one of the houses up here. I think that might be Callie up there. And then I put this little hop over, since we can't have a bridge that walks over, which I think is super lame. I don't know why you can't stand here and put a bridge across the land and then walk under the bridge. Like, you can walk under other objects in the game. They need to make that a thing. But anyways, I have this bridge, and I put this incline in. And then I put this little bridge in, and we have a little double bridge moment. So there's another bridge down below. And then I put another house up over here. So we've got, who is this one? I forget. I like their greenhouse though. Callie. Oh, this is Callie. So who do I have? I don't know who I have on the other one. But there's Callie. She's fishing. She's so cute. Crispy just got Callie on her forest island. You guys got to go watch that. It's going to be so cute. I put my vote in for your path, by the way, Crispy. But I think anything you do is going to be really pretty. So this up here is kind of where I was thinking I might like to work on today. And maybe I'll put Nooks back here. I've never really put them like way back on the hill, but I thought that would be cool. Hi, Paige. Welcome in. How are you? How are things for you? Hope you're having a good day. We're just enjoying our little Friday over here. Let's see what I have in my pockets. Ooh, good. Not much. Okay. So this is for Shiloh. I already sent him one, but he's looking for the cityscape. So I got him another one. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm so happy it's Friday too, Paige. Really, I am. I'm going to pull up some weeds and stuff. I had so much fun with everyone on my last stream with the little farmer's market thing that we did, or the little swap meet, whatever you want to call it. Hi, Linda. Welcome in. How are you? Oh, it's good to see you. How's your day? We just be hanging out. I'm going to do a little bit of terraforming on here. I'm not going to be on too long today, maybe just a couple hours, but definitely wanted to get on here and do a little bit of something, get our island kind of underway here. So, yeah. I'm going to dig up all these lilies. They're just going crazy. It rained on my island like a ton every time I got on. Amazing. It's been a long week. I know. It has been a long week for me at work. We've had just a lot of drama, I guess. I don't know if there's you know, I'm a nurse, so there's always some sort of drama, but it's just been a little bit much this week. So I'm really glad that I have this weekend to decompress a little bit and, you know, forget anything ever happened. No, I'm just kidding. I really wish that these flowers could stack. It's annoying that you have to fill your pockets after, you know, 30 or 40 flowers, especially when you're trying to go through so many. But I think I'm just going to trash these flowers, as much as it sounds mean, but I'm not really using too many lilies on the island. A few here and there, but not too many. Oh, I still got plenty of room though. Oh my gosh. My dogs are dumb. Sorry, y'all. I swear every time I think they're going to be well behaved and good, then they do that kind of thing. They bark at everything. Crazy. We have to put them in doggy school because they're naughty sometimes. They rude, you know, rude dog manners. They have no dog manners. They need to learn how to be good babies. What is everyone up to this weekend? Anybody have any fun plans or anything? I'm not sure what we're up to. We're just gonna, you know, try to chill out a little bit this weekend, hang out, do some housekeeping things. You know, my daughter's getting ready to come back home from college. I got to get her room ready and stuff like that. So excited to have her home. It's really going to be awesome. So I miss her. Okay, get this out of here. I know this morning time is a little bit too early for me, I think. I prefer the later times. But I just wanted to try it and see how it worked out. But I'm kind of finding it's a little early. My boyfriend works out of town, so I might drive a few hours to visit him for a bit. Oh, that's nice. I hope you get to do that. That's great. Hi, Owen. Welcome in. How are you? Owen makes videos, you guys. He does a lot of adventure and Mario. If you guys wanted to check out his channel. He doesn't really do commentary, but he definitely makes videos. So check it out if you like the no commentary and just watching play. Hi, Shiloh. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Shiloh and I had coffee last night. I guess early this morning. It was really early for you, Shiloh. I hope you got some sleep. Shiloh makes videos also, you guys, and has a channel at Shiloh's Gaming Corner if you haven't checked him out. He also has a beautiful love for his villagers that I just think is so sweet. He just really enjoys them and engulfs the the love of each individuality of each villager, and it's adorable. So if you guys want to see someone who really does just genuinely care for their island and their little villagers, he is a good one to check out. Okay, let's see here. I'm looking for a trash can because I need to throw these flowers away. They're filling me up. Oh yeah, Shiloh, it was fun. I was glad I got to. I was up late just doing some housekeeping things, and Shiloh needed a few things for their island, so I was like, I'll just head over. It's easier than sending them all by mail. And then I got to take a little tour of the island, which was so cute. Very sweet. Okay, get those flowers out. And then we'll get a few more off of here. I want to terraform on this hill. I want to make it a little more waterscaping up here, and I got to get some more trees put in and stuff like that. So don't like the way the game like waterscapes for me personally. Like that just big blob of water up in the upper left. You can kind of see how I like to terraform down below, and then comparison, the game is just like big blobs of water. And I like to make it a little thinner and windy and stuff like that. So that is what I'd like to get done today, as well as I might take a look at the museum and see about putting some decorations out there. Oh, and I'm good. I've just been having a long week at work, so I'm kind of glad not to be working today. I just needed a day off from work to, rest, I guess. So anyways, but otherwise, very good. Life is happening, so that always happens every day, but that's okay. Everyone has life stuff, so. But I'm excited. My daughter's going to come home. I was just telling them. Oh, a premiere at 8. Cool. 8 p.m. What time zone are you in? Oh, and I forget. I think you're more back east than me. So let me know what time zone, too. What are you premiering? Is it the Paper Mario? Did I hear Paper Mario? I thought I heard you saying that earlier to someone else. I think those Mario games, like the Paper Mario, are super cool. They're fun to watch. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll try to get in there, Owen. It's 5 o'clock is my time that you're going to be on, and it is before dinner, so I'm hoping I can at least catch you for a little bit. I will do my best. All right, so now I got to get all these flowers out. But I also need to know, because I always, oh no, I need another shovel. I need to know what everyone is going to be having for dinner tonight, because that's always my question, and every day my struggle. What are we going to make for dinner? So if you guys have any plans yet, I know it's early in the day, but if you have any plans, let me know. I like to know. Or what cravings are you having right now? What are you having for lunch? I'm all about the food. I love it. Gotta know. Plus, I like to get good ideas for something new. Because, you get kind of bored after a while if you're eating the same thing over and over again. Hi, Slime. How are you? We're just working on the island today. I'm trying to get out a bunch of overgrowth, and gonna try to terraform a little bit up top here and maybe move Nooks Cranny up this direction. But I don't know if I want to have Nooks Cranny on the top. I think maybe I'll put it next to the museum. We can have both the shops nearby each other. And then, but I am gonna terraform a bit today, so if that is boring for you guys, I'm so sorry. I hope it's not, but it's got to be done, and I like to do it with some company instead of being all bored. So, but what's everyone playing today? Do any of you have your consoles on right now? Are you playing AC? Are you playing some Mario? Is everybody doing the Disney Dreamlight Valley that just got an update? Or the Dinkum that just got an update? I heard those two are popping right now because of the updates and stuff. Sadly enough, I've never played Dinkum, but I might try it. I just don't know, oh, good, Slime, you're playing AC. Nice. AC's like primarily my love game, I've tried other games. I've tried Stardew. Stardew is just so tiny for me. It's really, I wear glasses, which most of it's for far away. But up close, it's so hard to see everything on that game, but it's really cute. It's just, it really reminds me of like games back in the 80s, you know. What is with my shovels? That was a gold shovel too, goodness. All right, and I left my thing up here. Yeah, so it reminds me of like the pixelation from the 80s, which I'm sure that's what they were probably going for, you know. But then it looks fun too, you know. So I don't know. I'm just like torn on that one. And then Dinkum, I'm not sure about. You know, I really love when the characters like look super cute and adorable, and I feel like they're just kind of chonky in that game. So I don't know if I really love the look of everything in that game, but it looks fun, like what you do on it and stuff. And then Disney Dreamlight, you know, of course it's Disney. I love Disney a lot, but there's just so much going on in that game. I get very, I don't know, it's just very overwhelming to me that there is just so much going on at once. Hi, Punk Pal, welcome in. You're playing guitar? That's awesome. I wish I knew how to play an instrument. I am not very musically inclined. I can sing a tune a bit. Not really. I mean, I can't carry a tune very well, but I can sing a tune a little bit. I can at least stay in tune. But I've not ever mastered an instrument. That would be cool. So, but now I kind of feel like, you know, it would take a lot for me to absorb that. So I don't know. I have a friend who's an artist, and he plays the guitar, he sings, he does drawing, and he's just such a wonderful artist. And he picked all of his musical instruments, which he plays like the piano, the guitar, the drums. He's self-taught, and he can listen to a song and just play it. It's amazing. I could never, like, ever. So, oh my gosh, that's the third shovel we've broken. Goodness, this game just does not want me to get anything accomplished today. Yeah, it is awesome, for sure. It amazes me how people can do that. There's some savant people out there. He's not that. I mean, that's a whole nother group of people too that can just pick something up in one fell swoop. But oh, he's just amazing in that regard. I have so much respect for that. So mucho respect just so you can even play guitar. Like, that's great. What kind of music do you like? Are you into, your name is Punk Pal, are you into punk? Are you into alternative? Are you into country, pop? What's your fave? Jazz, classical, I don't know. I feel like people who play instruments are into a lot of things, like a big variety of things. My door is open. Sorry, y'all. Oh. Hi, Logan. Welcome in. You guys, Logan makes videos as well. Logan makes beautiful islands on Animal Crossing. Please check him out. Amazing content creator. Love his stuff. Right now a Zen Island still, right, Logan? But also working on, I think, a Forever Island. There's my dog again, opening that door. You're into punk music. Also love goth and metal. Oh, nice. Those are very, they're very, I just find that the people who are into that kind of music can hear way more things than me. I like a little bit of all of that, but not much on the metal unless it's like low, like not too heavy. So, but I've had my share. We are still building the Zen Island, yeah. But then weren't you working on a Forever one too, Logan? Or is that not really happening right now? Thought you were working on one, but maybe it was someone else. I'm just trying to clean up all these flowers on this clip because I'm going to terraform a bit. And I wanted to put some, you know, more like water and stuff around up here and kind of fix the river a little bit because it's kind of, I don't know. I feel like Nintendo is kind of boring with their rivers. They're just kind of, they always look very similar. And so I like to give them a little more, oh my goodness, my girl. I like to give them a little more curve and movement and stuff like that. So I'm trying to do that. So I'm just trying to get all these lilies up. They went crazy when it rained on this island. Forever Island thinking tropical. Ooh, that would be cool. I was thinking of doing maybe a tropical island for summertime. So like when it gets a little more into summer. But I do have a new island coming. I don't want to tell anybody what it is yet, but it's coming up. I think it's coming up this Monday. I'm pretty sure this Monday might be the first video on it. So yeah, you'll see what I did. Swap. Yeah. Well, we'll see how excited everyone is. I don't know if how excited I am. I am, but I'm nervous because it's something way out of my comfort zone. So that's a little hint. It's just not my norm at all. And so hopefully it works out and doesn't look too weird or like people are going to be like, you're a total amateur lady. Because it's definitely not my norm for sure. Like opposite of cottagecore probably. So it'll be interesting to say the least. But we're just in the beginning stages of it. So it's not like we've gotten into the part that's scary yet. It's just beginning game, you know, that part's pretty across the board. Everybody's the same on that one. So, but you will learn what it's going to be about and stuff like that in the first one. So that'll be good. Okay. That's great. You'll be proud of yourself when you'll have everything done. Yeah. I'm definitely proud of trying something different because it's very scary. So I'm thinking of themes that are outside of my comfort zone and I get that anxiety. It won't look good. Yeah, I do. And I see all these other creators out there who are good at this particular genre, and I'm watching their videos, you know, to try to get some inspo and stuff like that. But I definitely, I just don't know that I'm going to be able to do any of those creators justice. So we'll see. But, you know, it'll be my version and that'll be okay. So I'm not too worried. I mean, it'll be what it's going to be. But, yeah, you guys will just, you'll have to see. You'll know when you see it. You'll go, yeah, I know that's not her thing. But it's okay. Like I say, I'm going to give it a try and see if I can make it work and make it look cool. So, Shiloh, speaking of music, I have an idea. Why not add a channel on your Discord where people can post links to music on YouTube, on Discord where people can discover new music? Oh, that would be cool. I love all kinds of music. The only thing I worry about with that is copyright stuff, Shiloh, because I know it's really hard to post other people's music without copyright rights or to have like permissions, you know. So most of it can just be like YouTube music or whatever, which, you know, they do have a big selection, but it's just not quite the same as like what is out there on the radio or in the music world, you know. So that would be my only setback. So I just have to look into that and see what's allowed and stuff like that. But I think on Discord, I can make a channel for sharing music. There is a way to share links in there. And as long as you're linking to the artists and stuff, they're less strict. Like you just have to make sure that you're giving credit where credit's due kind of thing. So I could put a channel in there for that, for sure. And then people could share what they like and we could all listen to it. Because I do know that is a thing. So I'll try to add that today. I have a part where you guys can add food too. And I know everybody always says it's annoying on Facebook when people post their like meals and stuff, but I actually like that because it gives me ideas. So if you guys are like having something cool or that you really like, pop it in there. I love those pictures, and then it gives me ideas. I know when I made this time too, a lot of my other favorite creators are on at the same time, and now I'm gonna miss them. And so I don't think this is gonna be a great time for me because I like to be involved in some other channels too. So I'm feeling FOMO right now. Oh yeah, Shiloh, for sure. Could definitely do that. Yeah, I would like that because I like to be introduced to new music. I'm very versatile music listener, honestly. I like pretty much everything, almost everything. There's just a few things I was just saying a minute ago, like maybe too heavy of metal is a little much for me, or things like that. But I'm also kind of an 80s girl. I love 80s music. So anything in the 80s was like my favorite. But that's just that's when I grew up the most with music was then. So it's a high inspiration. But I also love 90s. And there's a lot of today's music I love. I love pop, country, rock, hip hop, you name it. I love to dance. I love to putz around the house. Like when I'm cleaning, I usually, will pop on some music or something and listen to that. Get you going, So, yeah, totally. Look at Callie just sitting there reading her little book. She's so cute. She's just adorable. All my squirrels. It's like my little squirrel heaven. Hi, Ayumu. Welcome in. You guys, Ayumu makes beautiful little islands also for AC. Ayumu, do you only play AC? I'm not sure. I've only seen Animal Crossing, but I just want to make sure I'm not speaking out of turn. Or Island is the last one I saw, or that I've been seeing Ayumu work on, so I like to dance alone in my room too, yeah. I'm not necessarily a big public dancer, obviously, or a performer or something, not at all, but I just like to, do my dancing around the house kind of thing, like a big dork. That's okay. I don't care. Usually the only person watching me and rolling their eyes is my husband, and he doesn't care. So, have you ever heard of the Bakersfield sound in country music? No, I have not. Ayumu, I play other Nintendo games on the channel before. Oh, nice. Like which ones, Ayumu? I tried playing Hello Kitty on here. Hello Kitty it's just going to be a hot take right now, but it wasn't my favorite. Like, I love the cuteness of Hello Kitty. Love Sanrio. Love all the characters and so forth. But I didn't like the fact, that you couldn't time travel because I'm very impatient. And then I also didn't like in some of the quests, when it's trying to help you get around, there's this little light thing that you follow. And it kept leading me to things that I couldn't do yet. Like, for instance, I needed a snorkel. And I couldn't get to the snorkel yet. And so it wouldn't lead me to any other quests or help me with any other quests except that snorkel quest. And I couldn't get to that quest until I got to a certain level with, you know, another character. But I couldn't reach the character yet because I didn't have the snorkel. Or I didn't have something that leads to the snorkel. I don't know what it was. But anyways, I was just kind of like, okay, game, you're not really helping me out. So it got to the point where I was kind of like, okay, I'm frustrated more than anything. And so I just stopped playing it. But it's a really cute game. I just didn't really enjoy that part of it. So let me see if I have any food I can eat too. You love Kirby, Zelda, and cute cozy games. Yeah, it's like I say, it's just one of those things where if you don't mind that part where it's just a little hard to get around and learn how to do it, then hi Pokemon, hello, how are you? How have you been? It's good to see you in here. You know what, Pokemon? I don't have a link to you. I'm so sorry. Happy Pokemon makes videos as well. And I, for some reason, don't have a link. I put a lot of my little creators in there, but you got left out. So I'm so sorry. I will put one in for you and make sure that you're in there. But please check out Happy Pokemon. All right, let's get these trees out of the way, and then I'm gonna fix this a little bit up here because I want to do that. Bakersfield Sound is twangy electric guitar driven country. That was a raw. Oh, you don't make islands? You don't make videos? I have too much. Oh, I swear I thought you did. Sorry, Pokemon. I think it must be someone else that has like a similar name to you. Actually, I think it is. It's not a happy Pokemon. It's something else Pokemon maybe. So sorry about that. Okay, never mind. But maybe you should. Maybe you should make videos if you do that. The Bakersfield Sound was invented in Bakersfield, California. Nice. I will have to check them out, Shiloh, but if I make the music channel, you'll have to post. And, oh my gosh, I'm showing it instead of eating it. I hate it when that happens. I do it all the time. I feel like I'm constantly like, ta-da, instead of, oh, let's eat this and use it. The baker, yeah. Okay, now that we've got that done, I'm perfectly happy letting... That would be great, yes. Yeah, you don't always not everyone wants to make content for sure. It's definitely one of those things you have to be okay with and stuff, so I get that. It is a little nerve-wracking for sure. Okay, let me go. I am going to start doing a little terraforming. I just really hate the shape of this big like blob of water is just so chunky. Hank! Hello, Hank. How are you? Welcome in. How are things? Hello, Nyla. Guys, if you don't know Nyla also makes lots of different content on her channel, anywhere between Animal Crossing, crafting, and also plays Hello Kitty, which I think is coming this afternoon. So, well, morning for Nyla, but afternoon for me. So if you haven't checked her out, definitely do that. And I know she's getting ready to expand her channel a little bit, make some videos, which I'm excited about. And she's also my adopted daughter. in my fictional life. In my gaming life. She's my adoptive daughter. Yes, I saw that. I'm excited. She's getting ready to make me some squirrel pot holders, which one set I'm going to hang up in my room here. So hopefully you guys will see it. That'll be really cool. But she makes some good ones. They're really cute and will customize if you have a certain kind you want. I unfortunately had to stop to eat food. Hey, that's all right. You got to eat. Everybody has to have their meals and stay hydrated, which I am terrible at. So, yeah, definitely. Yeah, she's customizing my little squirrel pot holders so that I can have them. So, because you know my channel is squirrely, so we got to have squirrely pot holders here at this place. It wouldn't be Jojo Crosses without some squirrely squirrels. Okay, I didn't want to do that. I'm trying to. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Let me see. This really needs to be very thick and foresty up here, but I kind of want a little windy river going through it. Maybe I'll do this. Whoops. Hi Ragdoll, how are you? Ooh, yay, I'm so excited. Oh, also Ragdoll Riversong makes videos, you guys, content creator, plays a lot of cozy games, and then also creates some awesome jewelry, which I just purchased some squirrel little locket glass jewelry. So I'm excited to get it. Yay! I can't wait. I'm gonna wear it every time I stream. So I'm excited about that. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna make my water go across to this side, and then I'm gonna put Nooks Cranny in the middle down here. I think that's what I want to do. So let's do a little chippity chop over here. Yes. We're just terraforming and trying to make this look like a forest. So I'm trying to get the waterways kind of created up here, and I'm going to try to make it really foresty on this hill. And then I'm going to fill in down there a little bit, and we're going to put our little your entire life is a squirrel. Oh, a little bit. I mean, my channel's become squirrel oriented, but just on this particular island, I don't always do all squirrels for sure. I like a lot of the other animals in this game too. They're just my fave, that's all. So, but yeah, I actually don't have any squirrels in my house anywhere. So Nyla's pot holders will be the first ones. But what I do have is squirrels in my backyard everywhere. So you just ordered Ragdoll's Blick necklace. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. I love Blick. He's cool. I'm sure Zenny will love that. So that will be great. Love it. Shiloh successfully redeemed cat. You know what? My cat is not in here right now. I need to go grab him. So hold on and we'll go get Opie, and Opie can make a little appearance in here. Usually he's here because he knows my heater is on, and he did not show up. So I think he is a little bit snuggled up in my bed. So let me go grab him and he can come join us. He'll be happy to see that I have this heater on in here because that's his fave. So let's see what's going on with this. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna put it on my music for just a minute.
Welcome to Jojo Crosses, where she loves her squirrely scrolls. Playing games and dreams today. Come on and join in too. So grab a blanket, grab a snack. Let's play together, we can't go back.
Collect your acorns, let laughter flow. Talk and chat, come on, let's go. Jojo Crosses, join her streams, but have fun, let the smiles go. Fruits and flowers, colors so bright, shenanigans, it feels so right. So come and join her for the game. Collect your acorns, feel no shame. Grab a snack, let's play together. This cozy world will last forever.
All right. This is my Opie. Look at my dog. He's like, why do you have the cat? Opie's my little orange tabby boy. Aw. He is. He's a good boy. Very tolerant. He was in snoozing on my bed. He's a good baby. Yeah, he likes to pets. So, I have like this little heater sitting like right next to me. And then there's I have a little fluff of blanket. And he goes and he sits on that blanket almost every time this is probably the first time I've streamed and he actually wasn't right next to me. So, yeah, isn't he cute? He's a good boy. He's my little old man. He's not that old, I guess, in cat years, because I've had one that lived like 21 years. And he's only about, let me see, he's about 13. But he acts a little bit like an old man, so yeah. Good boy. Yeah. All right, I'm going to put him over on his little blankie. Shiloh, getting your kitty fix. I noticed, Shiloh, that you... Hi. Do you need attention too? This is Rocky. He's my big boy. He is an 85-pound mix. And then Willow's over there. She's my brown dog. She's about 65 pounds. There she is. Yeah. And we got the pups, the fur babes. All right, what did I miss from y'all? We asked for a cat and got a free dog, yeah. They kind of just show themselves whenever, but they're all very attracted to being here in my room. So, although it looks like Opie's trying to like take off right now. You want to go out, buddy? He's like, let me out. I didn't want to be here. I was a night. Oh gosh, sorry you guys. This is the problem with streaming live when you have animals that are needy and a husband that works. You know, gotta take care of the little pups and the doggies and kitties. All right, let me go back to my little game thing. I'm sure you don't need to be like up in my face all day here. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of this stuff underway here. Mom needs a doggy door. Seriously, I do. I don't know. It would have to be a big doggy door. That's why you might as well just leave the door open, because they, like Rocky, he's a little bit of a pudgy boy. He has a weight problem, sadly enough. He needs to be on a bit of a diet, and he enjoys food way too much. So, but You know, we blame ourselves because we probably have contributed to that. I don't feed him human food, but he gets treats and things like that. So, Shiloh, you're an animal person? Yeah, me too. I love animals. Probably, don't take this the wrong way, y'all, but probably more than people. Animals are so unconditional. They don't judge you. They are just the best. So, yeah, they are. They're sweet, and they're also very innocent. You know, like, they don't just do stuff to spite you or, you know, they just love you to love you. You're part of their pack. You're part of their crew, and they don't care. So, yeah. Yeah, Ragdoll, like, there's a lot of judgment out there in the human world, but the animals, they just could care less. They actually don't care what you look like, really, or anything. They're just like, you're my human, and we're good. So I'm down with that. And there's a lot of days where I don't want to see a human. I just want to see my animals. So I'm sure it sounds bad to some, but that's just the way it is. The world, sadly enough. I don't think I've ever met an animal I didn't love. My grandma used to call me Ellie Mae Champit. Oh, yeah. I went out. Yeah, that's from that. Oh, the Clampets. They were the that was a show about the hillbillies or something, right? Like they got rich, but they were still hillbilly. And that one gal was like really into the animals. It's been a long time since I caught that show, but I do remember it. Its existence, for sure. I went out to talk to Ace today, and he's gotten easier, but I still miss him so terribly. Aw. I'm so sorry, Nyla. It is so hard to lose a pet. They're your family. It's like losing any other human in your life. It's really terrible. And they take a piece of your heart with you every time. It's one of my biggest wishes is that animals would live longer. So it really is a bummer when you lose them, for sure. There are days the only humans I want to see are the fictional scripted ones that I know what they're going to say. Yeah, no, I feel you so much on that, Hank. Especially, like I said, this week has been a week at work, and there's just days where I want to be like, take a page out of my dog's book and be nice, Can't we all just get along kind of situation? It's from the Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah, she was always bringing home animals. I found another critter today. Yes, exactly. I do recall that for sure. I'm okay. They were happy tears. I'm so grateful for the time we had and all the memories. Yeah, that's really all you can do is just kind of, remember them. That's how we keep them alive, though, is by remembering. I think it's hard when people can't talk about it or can't at least a little bit acknowledge them. Then I feel like, you kind of, I don't know. I just feel like it keeps them more alive a little bit. So, but everyone handles grieving differently too. So definitely have to be respectful of that. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm loving this, but I don't think I'm going to put Nooks back here because I want to make that little path go that way with the water. So I think I will put Nooks up top after all. It's so lovely to play Animal Crossing alongside of you. I'm building a train track and tunnel on the beach. This is the first island I've ever built that I am trying to really fill and clutter up. Nice, Pokemon. I actually did my first little train with a mining thing on my last island, and I loved it. It was so cute. So I'll bet that's going to be awesome. I'm so excited about putting the Perler Art memorial I did for Ace on my gallery wall. Yeah, I saw you got a frame for it. That was cool. It's good to honor, and then you can remember, Remember the good times. It was the perfect fit, and it will fit perfectly in the spot I wanted to put it without having to move the other picks around. Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. I'm glad, and hopefully it'll bring you happy memories every time, and you know, Ace will bless you with lots of Ace blessings, because they tend to do that. Sometimes I'll look around and, you know, I'll see something, and because we just lost our cat Lolly this last year or so ago, and she was the best cat. I mean, I just loved her to death. Although she was also a stinker. Like, she was the one that she would like sit on a table and there would be an item sitting there and it's something you don't want her to mess with, and she would have her paw like right here and she'd look at you and you'd be like, Lolly, don't do it. Don't. And then she'd go like that and just whack it and flop it on the ground, and I'd be like, Lolly, you little stink. So so she could be a stinker, but she was also the most loving cat ever. Aw, she was great. I miss her. Here's my pup again. They do not want my door shut today, so hopefully this is not bothering you too much. All my animals keep coming in and out. They do not respect streaming, nor do they care about a streamer or streaming at all, so they're just like, whatever. Yeah, Lolly was a sassy little baby, I'm telling you. She would just look straight, she would look you straight in the eye and be like, is this what you're talking about? You don't want me to, oh, bye. It could be anything, like a glass of water. I couldn't put breakable things there because she would do that a lot. Like, I think she was so snarky on the inside. I was like, oh my gosh. But then on the other hand, she would be the most loving little animal. She'd come lay on your lap, snuggle all day. I mean, if you were having a bad day, she knew it. She would be right there. That's how Opie is too, though. He's like, if he sees that I'm like kind of stressed out, having a bad day, anything like that, he's like right there. He's like, oh no, I gotta go take care of mom. So that's really what animals do for me, is they just care for the mental part of things a lot of times, because sometimes humans can't do that. Sometimes humans just can't sit there and listen. You know, they have to say something that's annoying or that doesn't help the situation, and animals just sit there and go, you feel that, lady, you just go through it. I'm here for you. If you need me, pet me. So that's the thing I really love about animals, is they're comfort, you know. And there's a reason why we call them comfort animals, because they really do that very well. I mean, it kind of helps they can't really talk, so there's that. But it's okay. I think even if they could, they'd probably say a lot more wise things than some of us humans do a lot of times. So I'm down for it. Okay. Here we go. Get this. I eat this. There we go. All right. Now I want to join this waterway over to there. I like it. Let's look at the map and see what my mappy is looking like. That kind of tells me if I like it or not. Oh yeah, I guess we're gonna make like a big circle up there or something. I think I'm gonna put Nooks maybe actually across the way and leave this more foresty with those two houses. So might do that. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta pick up these trees though. Well, maybe I can weave around the tree. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. See what this game will let me do. It's kind of mean a lot of times, especially with the trees. Linda, thank you so much for becoming a floof. Welcome in. Welcome to the fam and the emojis, and every now and then we've got some early release videos and things like that. Welcome. I'm so happy to have you as part of the fam. Aw, thank you. I know a lot of people do like some member streams and stuff, but I'm trying maybe not to do that. Just because I feel like I want everyone to be able to be a part of this part of things. So instead, like the rewards for being a member and stuff, I'm trying to do like some little extra, maybe like premiere early release of a video coming up, or maybe a little extra, just a little member talks and stuff like that. Hopefully that doesn't make you guys mad that I'm not doing just a members only stream, but at this point in time, I really want everyone to feel included. I know not everyone right now can afford to be a member and stuff, so I'm just trying to you know, not hurt anybody's feelings, but also give you guys something extra, you know, for signing up for the memberships and stuff, because that's also a thing, you know, that has to be respected. So, but if you guys have ideas of things you would enjoy as a member, that would make you happy or whatever, let me know, because I'm totally down with suggestions. I try to look up, you know, on kind of a daily basis, like what I can do for my members that aren't just like member streams and stuff. But yeah, I want everyone to be able to feel like they can be here and stuff for that part of things. So, okay, I'm liking how this is happening. So, yeah, hearts in the chat for Linda, you guys. I already see you guys are doing it. You guys are awesome. Everybody's so cool. This is like the best community ever. Alright, I can't get across there. Stuck back here, but I can jump here. Okay. I kind of like having like a little access to things. I think that's good though. I think that's good. What I need to do now is I need more trees and stuff. So I gotta plant like a ton of trees. Oh, I'm struggling, Pokemon. It's just that I've done this a lot. So I have gotten better at it. But I mean, today's not as much of a struggle bus, I guess. So that part's good. But there are some days that I just throw it down in a rage quit and walk out and have to put my game down, and then I'll come back another time because nothing is going the way I want it to go. So today just happened to work out, but yeah, please don't feel like that's what happens every day. It really isn't, right? Linda, right now I have 2 islands going, but have lost my inspiration or motivation. That's why I like watching you. Oh, Linda, I lose motivation too. I find if I watch other creators, I really do get motivated by that. And also Pinterest, you know, I shop around a lot at Pinterest to get ideas. But sometimes I just need to put it down for 2 or 3 days and not even look at it and then come back to it. I mean, that's really what helps me with burnout. Also, what helped me was my 20-acre island, y'all. I mean, I'm telling you, like, that island was awesome. Enjoy your lurk, Princess. Enjoy your lurk. I think Princess is getting ready to go do her stream. She's going to stream Hello Kitty today. And I was thinking we might go invade her. Let's see. Yeah. We'll see if we're what we're doing. But if you guys don't mind going to see some Hello Kitty, I'm going to try to get her. Don't tell, it's a secret. All right, I came here to get trees and I started decorating down here. Oh. Yeah, waterscaping is hard, Punk Pal. I mean, it is just one of those things where it's like, can I fit it here? Because you can't always squeeze everything in that you want to squeeze in, you know? So it's kind of a pain. All right, I'm going to buy some trees and plant them because I actually like having different sized trees. Oh my gosh. Do you hear these monsters? Rocky, shush. Linda, my family and I are going house searching in Utah this weekend. We're moving in June. Oh, wow, that's coming up. You must be a little nervous about that time frame. That's so close. What's making you move? Have you always wanted to be there, or is there a job, or what's going on to get you going? Yeah, ragdoll. It is tricky. And I don't always know what I want to do with the terraforming right away. Like, I went up there and I thought, okay, I know I want to change the water, but then until I start to like see it happening, I don't really know like what I want it to look like. So that part is kind of hard because, you know, it doesn't always turn out the way I want it or whatever. So my number one focus is Animal Crossing. Love it. Yeah. That's my favorite game. I've tried a lot of other games and I just haven't loved them as much as Animal Crossing has just always had in my heart. And I find it's a really easy game to pick up and put down. Like if you are kind of you know, having some burnout, you're not going to lose your place. Well, kind of. I mean, if you're really trying to stay on the day-to-day situation, but you can just write down your times and time travel to where you need to be. I'm gonna pull up some of these so I can eat them because they're easier than eating fruit because you get 5 each time instead of being limited by the other ones. Let me see. I get coffee. I think that's all I have for eating. I'm gonna need to pull up a lot of trees. See what kind of room. Yeah, okay, let me eat a few of these and not show it off like every single time. I have to be very like concentrated on. Oh, I have 10. Oh, there we go. Okay, these are all the extra hardwood trees. Whoops, that was not intended to happen. Glad there wasn't a bee there. I might stream later today too. I don't like to talk about it much though. This is the first time I talked about it. Oh, I didn't know you streamed, Slime. What's the name of your channel and what do you stream? I have on my Discord, I have a promotional area. And you're always welcome to post there if you make videos or have a crafting channel or have any kind of like whatever. Then you can post in there. Chrissy, hi Chrissy, how are you today? Welcome in. How are you? We're just hanging out. We're terraforming a little bit, kind of doing some boring stuff. I'm sorry, but you know, it has to be done. And I'd rather do it with company because, you know, it's boring without anybody with me. Then I'm lonely. Oh, you guys I forgot I have a campsite villager. Should we go see who our campsite villager is? You guys got any guesses? Throw your guesses down below. How are we doing on... I only have one screen, so I can't see my own channel. How are we doing on likes? Do I owe you guys points? Like, where are we at? Because then I'll give you guys some points. But give me your guesses on this campsite villager. Trying to feel the vibes. I don't need a campsite villager because I got all my squirrels. So it's really not necessary to even look, but I'm always curious to see. Tired, didn't sleep much, tossed, didn't get much sleep, tossed and turned, in pain still. Oh, I'm sorry, Chrissy, that's hard. Are they working on getting that under control for you? I don't remember, is it your knee or your back, your hip? I can't remember. Is it your back, I think? It's really hard when you're hurting and you can't get relief. That's rough. Okay, we're going in. We're going in, y'all. Oh, it's Hang on, I gotta think about him. I forget his name. He's cute though. Cody. Blue Bear's boyfriend. He should be Blue Bear's boyfriend. He's pretty cute. Yeah, I get medicine. Oh, it's an ovarian cyst. Yeah, those can be really painful. And if they're big enough, they can push on a nerve and stuff, which can hurt your back. It's almost like ladies who are pregnant and stuff, you know, it'll push on things they shouldn't, and it really can cause some issues. So this doesn't happen often, but I am so stoked with this train tunnel build. I am squealing. I am actually happy with it. Nice. When you get your island done, let me know. You know, we will tour it. We'll go take a check it out. And post pictures, like if you want to share, post some pictures in my on my Discord, because I love that too, because then I need inspo for future stuff, you know. And also, what type of island are you making, Pokemon? Like, what is the main theme of it and stuff? Or do you have one? I don't know. Sometimes people just do things all over the place. I was gonna guess Murphy's, so I was so close. I know, just the wrong color. But you had you were in the bear family, so that was totally close. I was not even thinking that. I honestly thought I was going to see Hippo. Hippo was on my mind for some reason. I thought Hippo might make an appearance, or I also was thinking... I don't have any crankies on my island, so I always think it might be a cranky. So that was my next guess, would have been like a cranky. But Cody's cute. All right. Yeah, definitely gives Chrissy some hugs. She needs some help. Do you have a warming mat for your abdomen, Chrissy? Like something to put some heat on there? I know that really helps with cramping and stuff, so it might help with that too. I would love to. I don't know if I have your Discord. The theme is Grandma Little One Core, but very subtle. It's a lot of muted tones, very neutral and soft. The island name is Schmoles. Smoles. Oh, cute. I'm trying to think if my Discord link in the description is good or not. But I can post it in here in just a minute. Let me get some of these trees out of my pocket. I also want to plant some of these, some of these pine trees. Right here. I'm not very good at multitasking. I have not gotten that down very well. I know some of these creators get on here and they're able to just like, sure, let me pop that code in here for you while I'm doing this big extravagant build. And I'm like, hold on, I'm chewing gum and I cannot play Animal Crossing at the same time. So let me spit my gum out first and then I'll help you. So I'm definitely not a two things at once person. I can be, but for some reason the gameplay, when I'm actually doing something on here, it is a little bit like distracting for me and I can't do it. Let me plant this. I need a lot of trees because we're supposed to have kind of a foresty cottagecore island. So I feel like it definitely needs trees galore. I'm going to put another pine there. Then I'm going to have to remember to come back and stunt some of these. All right. Let me see about finding that link to Discord. So it is in here. I have to go to... Oh, there it is. Opie. That's my main one. All right, so it is... I have to type the whole thing out, so sorry. I don't have it like... I have to get a little command for it, and I have not done that yet. Whoops, commas don't work. Discord /, and then paste that. There we go. There's my Discord. So if you go to that, that's the server. Thanks, Ragdoll. I know, I feel like I'm a little all over the place sometimes. Do you have a place where we can submit our dream addresses? Yeah, it's on there. There's a dream address section. I have all of my dream addresses are posted in there, and I think 1 or 2 other people have posted some dream addresses in there. So yeah, feel free, post it. Would love to see it. And then I'm thinking about maybe doing some dream address tours here and there. How close is your island to being done? Like, are you wanting visitors now? We could go look at it now. Unless you're not ready. I mean, if you're not ready or you're still working on it, we don't need to do that. But let me know when you are ready. But today's just kind of a whatever stream wants to do kind of day. And I'm just trying to get this little island a little bit progressed because I get so distracted online that I don't get enough done. So there's that. I feel like I just mostly sit here and chat, which I guess, you know, we all come here for that, for the socialization, right? At least that's why I go to streams, is because I like to chit chat and make fun shenanigans and all sorts of stuff. It's kind of why I love Kaylee. She's a shenanigan queen, and her channel is just, everybody is popping with the shenanigans. It's fun, so I like that. It makes me laugh, and it brings some levity to the day, you know, because I think that's too close, isn't it? It certainly is going to be too close. Let me pull this one out. I'll put that somewhere else. Okay. Now I need bushes up here. So, and then I gotta move Nooks today. Maybe I'll run. Oh, I need more over here, don't I? Yes, I do. This is boring over here. I'm gonna put another pine. No, maybe I'll put a sapling and we'll let that stunt. Stunt a sapling in there, and then in here I have a pine. Okay, good. All right, I need some flowers. I need some bushes. Definitely need some more variety up this direction. So let me go down and get out some. I don't know why I need to go down. I guess I could just get my little cabinet out. I have a bunch that are not, you know, planted yet. Not the garbage bin. This guy. All right. Get some of these out. Am I still in live chat? Yes. I'm like, am I still in live chat? Okay. Go this direction. And let me find my bushes. Okay, we've got some orange tea ones. I'm not using red on the island, but when I put this dream address, I don't think that will be blooming. I'm hoping not. Most of these should not be blooming in the fall. At least I don't think so. Don't think so. Maybe I'll plant some pumpkins up here around, because this is supposed to be like a forest core / farm island / cottage core. Like, we've got it all going on. Y'all wanted a very high variety island. So that's what we have. Okay, let me start planting some bushes around, and then I'm gonna have to go get some flowers and some objects to plant up in here. But I do want it to look really nice and full and lush, so I think I'm gonna put quite a few bushes around just to fill in some of these spaces that need greenery behind. The bush here. That one. I love the layering you have going on with your trees. Oh, thank you. I kind of hate when they're all in a line, or when they're all I don't know, I don't want to sound like, I don't like what other people do, but I just don't like when they're sitting by themselves. I like them to have like friends. Does that make sense? So I like it when they have like little friends around them and they've kind of got a lot of them. Gotta go. I have a lot to do before. Oh, okay, KK Spice. I'm glad you were here. I didn't know you were in here, but if I didn't say hi, hi. And I will see you later. Thank you for joining us here. Unless, are you slime? I don't know. Maybe you're slime because I was asking you. Oh, but you changed your names. I'm so excited to have your Discord. I really adore you. Oh, thank you, Pokemon. I adore you equally. I love all my peeps, especially I've gotten very attached to lots of you that are just comment on my videos, or we have chats, or we have some behind the scene conversations up in Discord. And this community, like I said, is just great. And yeah, I'm really happy I started my channel, if anything, just to get to know some really great friends. Some people that follow me don't even play Animal Crossing, which is awesome. Like, I just love the fact that we're making friends and that people like to be here. And yeah, so I'm appreciative. I love having all of you here and getting a chat. And I'm also a empty nester, like, recently. And so that was another kind of reason why I started doing this, is because I was getting a little depressed, you know, with my kids gone and don't know what to do with myself, kind of thing. And so this has been helping me too, because it's a life transition when your kids move out and you no longer... I don't want to say I don't feel needed, because of course I'm needed in my life. I have lots of friends in my life and everything. It's not like I'm lonely, but kind of, you know, like when your kids go, it is a huge transition for a parent. So anyway, that was one of the reasons why I also did this, was just to give myself an outlet and something to feel creative and feel needed, and make some friends and have people to chat with and stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely a thing. Crispy, it'll knock you flat on your face. I'm just telling you, be prepared. And then you aren't prepared, no matter how much anyone tells you, it just rips your heart out. It's a thing. So, but it's also good, you know, like, it's bittersweet because you get to see them grow up and become awesome adults, and they're all doing things to make you proud and stuff. So there's that part of things too. So it's not all bad, but it's definitely a transition period where you're like, yeah, just, you're in a little bit of shock, I would say. Oh my gosh, of course she dug in one place where there's no flowers. Yeah, it's a lot of overwhelming stuff. I mean, it's why I had to adopt Nyla, because I don't have any more kids at home, so I had to have one child to take care of. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm actually technically not really old enough to be Nyla's mom. I think I'm only like 12 years older than her. So, but I guess if, you know, something... I don't know. In different parts of the world, maybe that would be a thing, but not in this part of my world. I have a while to go, and my oldest is special needs, so I'm not sure when she would be able to move out. Yeah, that definitely changes things, and you for sure have, you know, a purpose. And, oh, you're a special needs mom. I take care of special needs kids at work. Not kids, they're adults actually, but they're there They have to have like dental work and MRIs and all sorts of things. And they come to me a lot. So I love my special needs community. They're just amazing. A matter of fact, way better humans than we are, for sure. They're my fave. So I don't know what kind of special needs you have, but we take care of all types, and I just love them so much. Paul, hi, how are you? Yeah, not too bad. We're still here trekking along. I'm trying to decorate my hills, and we're gonna move Nooks Cranny here in a minute. And it's probably a little bit boring, but we're chit-chatting. We're talking about the days, things like that. Another great villager is Plucky. She's really nice. Yes, I like Plucky a lot, Shiloh. Plucky has been on many of my islands, to be honest. Yeah. I used to work at a special needs daycare. It was so much fun. Yeah. I mean, they can have their definite times where they're not fun. We do get some special needs people that are very high functioning, and then we get some special needs people who are in much need of a lot of attention and hard work, and it can be very difficult. But it's still rewarding, and they're still just such a resilient and amazing group of people. And it is also amazing how much you learn from them. They teach you how to be a good human, honestly. They really do. So I love it. Some of my favorite people I've met have been in my special needs community. So I love all of them very much. I'm great, Paul. We're really happy it's Friday. We are talking about, Crispy had said she's a special needs mom. So we were just talking about, I take care of some special needs kids not kids, adults, but they're very kid-like, a lot of them. And I take care of them at work, and I was just saying how much I actually really love them so much. I have an employee with special needs who requires them to work home full-time. She's very high-functioning. Unfortunately, just this week, the wellness and disability team challenged me. Oh, goodness. That's hard. First of all, I think it's great that you have employees that are in the special needs community, because they can be the best employees, honestly, no matter what their, needs are. But it is a challenging community to work with sometimes. So I get that. And some do have a lot of needs that you have to take into account and stuff when you are doing the hiring, and make sure that what you're putting them on is going to work for them and things like that. But there are so many that contribute so much to our lives and what we're doing. So they're amazing. And like I said, I feel like I learned so much from my special needs community, and just how to be a better human. So yeah, but I am glad that you're able to be there for her. That is great. They need more of that. Honestly, they really need people to speak out for them, because it's hard, especially when they really are good employees and stuff, and they just need that little extra help to keep them on track or help them do their job properly, things like that. So yeah, it can be a little hard, but they are great. That's actually why I like my local Culvers. They routinely employ neurodivergent teenagers, and I've even seen employees with Down syndrome. I love that they give these teens a chance at a job. I do too. I love that. They all deserve to thrive and contribute to society, and just be feel needed and wanted and have a job to do. Like, all of us humans need that. So they are no exception. And, you know, we've got to, yes, they do need a little bit of special treatment for sure, but a lot of them are real capable. A lot of them are real capable, and don't need a ton of help. They just need a little bit of guidance and knowledge and training, and then they're able to do so much. So, yeah. But I do love, you know, seeing them out there in the workforce and, you know, doing stuff. I love that. And I love families that are involved with them. So much of the time I'll get a patient who comes in with a care provider and their family is not with them and pretty much no longer in the picture, and it just makes me so sad because they still need their family. So it's rough. So anyways, but there are some that are very challenging and hard to manage. So it's really hard for those families to do that sometimes. But I can't imagine like one of my children not being like being a part of their life, you know? Definitely would always want to be taking care of them or be a part of their life. So yeah. Alright guys, I'm trying to get a variety of flowers so I can plant some more up there. And they're all like kind of spread around the island on the beaches. Lainey, hi, welcome in. Oh, awesome. You were watching my pink. Nice. I'm so happy to hear that. My little fairy core island. Yeah. That island was very pink and very starry. Thank you for lurking though, Lainey. I'm happy to have you here. We're just chilling. We're just trying to do some stuff on the island to make it look pretty, and hang on, let's move this and get it looking kind of cottagecore foresty, you know. All right, let me pick up Nooks, and then we're gonna move Nooks somewhere. I think I'm gonna move it over by the museum. That seems like a good spot. But enjoy your lurk, Lainey. I hope everything's going good at work. I hate when I have to work and I want to do other things, but it's nice that you have the ability to lurk. I usually watch people on my breaks, and then I'll just put them on lurk in my pocket, and you guys are walking around with me at work. I've done that to Ragdoll. I've done that to April. I've done that to Kaylee. So all of you at one time or another, a lot of you have been at work with me, you know, hanging out. So yeah. And then occasionally if I have a second, I have a break and I'm not like with a patient, I'll look down and just see what's going on in there, that kind of thing. But for the most part, I can't really, we're not supposed to be on our phones at work or have it out. It's kind of there's HIPAA laws about that, so we have to be very careful with our cell phones. But when I'm on my break, I can do whatever I want and stuff like that. So okay, so here's our museum. I'm trying to see where I want to put Nooks Cranny. I was kind of thinking I'd like to put them nearby each other. Maybe Nooks can go in this little nook. Hi Amber, welcome in. How are you today? It's good to see you. Let's see. I don't think it's gonna fit. Did I totally miss that I did not get the shop? I did. What happened? Do I not have enough money? Oh, no, I didn't have enough money. That is called distraction and not reading when Nook is talking to you. Wow. I totally did not even get it. Oh, I'm lame. All All right, let me walk back over here. Well, that means I need to go to my ABD, get some money, and then get Nooks again. Load. I did not even see that. I was not even paying attention. My place of work was that way too before I had to quit working. Yeah. I think the medical field's really strict about those things because sadly enough, there's been some bad apples that have, ruined it for the rest of us. So by taking and posting like inappropriate pictures or just, doing things they really shouldn't have. So I get why they don't want us to have our cell phones out. But, and also, you're not productive as much when you're distracted like that. You're not really paying the full attention to the patients. At least at my work, we're a really fast-paced unit too. So I really don't have time to pull my phone out very often anyways. But we're in a hospital, but we're in a pre-op center. And we get about 80 patients a day coming in and out for surgery and stuff. So it's a busy unit. We have a lot to do. So in my place of work, that makes perfect sense. But yeah. All right. Yeah, I should have known because none of the Nook boys came over. Watching, listening to streamers keeps me focused on what I'm doing and not hearing my 40 coworkers' noise. Yeah. Sometimes, depending on the kind of job you're doing, you do need that like noise in your ear. There are a lot of people who, will work with earphones in and stuff to try to, help keep them on track. And everyone has their own way of dealing with the environment, so there's that. Speaking of hospitals, while I was at the hospital yesterday getting my 3rd infusion for my colitis, oh, sorry, Hank, I know you're battling that. The fire alarm went off. Fortunately, it was a false alarm. Oh, we have that all the time. I'm telling you, it's a hospital thing. Plus, they test it once a week. So every Wednesday, we have all the fire alarms going off and all this crazy stuff. Everything shuts down. It's like crazy town. But then there's a lot of false ones. I don't understand why they cannot get a control over that. I really don't. My guess is a patient got confused and tried to exit a fire exit. They cleared the alarm right away. Yeah, we also get people who maybe I don't know, maybe they just don't understand that something can't happen in a room, like smoking. That happens a lot at the hospital where a patient will be smoking in a room. We did have one that was a legit fire concern where the patient was smoking in their patient room and then they fell asleep and the cigarette landed below them on the bed and started smoking, and that caused the fire alarms to go off. So it does happen for sure, but most people kind of know you're not supposed to smoke in the hospital or in your room. But not everyone. There are every kind everywhere. But it cracks me up when these people don't. They go to town on their smoking. All right, let me get these trees because I'm going to probably use them elsewhere. So I'm just going to pull them up so they don't get ripped out. Put away. And then I'm going to put my little nook right here, I do believe. I think I need to be back a little bit more. I'm going to have to fix my pathing, but that's okay. Ooh, that is so much bigger than I thought it was. Okay, let me go back one. And then I might have to expand this hill out just a bit. Let's see. Okay, now I went too forward apparently. There we go. This is the spot. Oh, I don't want that though. Then the house up there is going to be blocked. Let's see if maybe this area might be a better place. What happened over here? Let's see. How big is it? That might be a better location, actually. It might be. It was mostly nerve-wracking because 2 of the other patients were men in their 80s. So even though the nurses were on top of it, I kind of worried me and this other lady would need to be on the high alert. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, if it's a real one, you've got to evacuate people and stuff. And that definitely is nerve-wracking for sure. So, I think I need to get some flowers out of my pockets. 9 times out of 10, actually 10 times out of 10 at my hospital, it's fake. It's not real. It's usually just something has accidentally been pulled or something. I've actually never ever been at work when it was real, but except for the time with the patient room. That was real for sure. But even that wasn't a big deal. Oh, we did have another gurney catch on fire one time because someone left a cell phone between the mattress and the metal, and I guess it got really hot and it caused the mattress to just smoke, like go crazy. So that happened too, but for the most part, it's not a commonality, honestly. The hospitals are really prepared for those sorts of emergencies pretty well. So they have a lot of people to help with it and stuff. So I wouldn't worry too much, but yeah, it still is unnerving, and the alarms go off forever, and it is a little bit annoying. So, especially when they don't really tell you what's going on. So, all right, we're going to have to fix this up. Okay. The worst fire I've ever been in was someone accidentally set their popcorn on fire at university. They got the fire out right away, but the smoke still tripped the alarm. Yeah. And that is a lot of, popcorn has a nasty smell too when it burns. Lasting, like everlasting. So I could see that would be an annoying one for sure. Of course, that was in January in Iowa at like midnight. Fun times. Yeah. I was in Italy. We went to Italy, when was it? 2 years ago now? And the hotel we were staying in, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and the hotel fire alarm went off. And they made us all evacuate, and we were all standing down in the bottom stairs in all of our little jammies. It was kind of funny, actually. And none of us really understood because nobody spoke Italian except my one girlfriend that I went there with actually was Italian, but she wasn't with us at the time. You know, she was at her parents' home where they live, and we were in the hotel. So all of us were just kind of like, you know, we know what a fire alarm is, but what the heck's going on kind of thing. But they were like pretty quick, and then they were like, yeah, sorry, go back to bed. So, but that was an interesting one for sure, especially since we didn't understand everything. It was hard, but everyone universally understands a fire alarm, which is kind of interesting. So there's that for sure. Okay, well, we got Nooks Cranny placed, and we got our road fixed a little bit. And it's interesting, this road just goes right to Nooks Cranny, which is kind of cool. I kind of like how it's tucked back behind the trees. It kind of keeps it that foresty look. So that's cool. I think I'm going to fast forward a day and get some of these trees and that grown in and stunt some of them. So I'm going to go out and go back in here in just a second. Hi, Cozy with Ruby. How are you, Ruby? How's your day going today? And how are things? My kids were famous for cooking microwave Easy Mac, but forgetting the water. So much smoke and oh, yeah. Like when the pasta, I think the pasta, dry pasta would be just as bad as the popcorn. burning, because that would be crazy town. That's a lot of smoke. And aren't those in plastic container? Like they would possibly melt down, right? In there? I think it would. But yeah, that's a bummer. We never really had the microwave issues because my kids, it's funny, my son does not like anything in a microwave. Like he hates microwave food. So he's like, nah, I'll just cook it on the stove. So we never had any issues with that. I'm good. Just ordered a new Animal Crossing New Leaf game. Ooh, I am waiting for it to arrive. I'm super excited for the 3DS, the older game. That's awesome. So you have a 3DS at home that still works? Kind of bummed. I got rid of I had a 3DS and I had a Wii U. Is it a Wii U or just all called a Wii U? I can't remember. Anyway, I had that, both those consoles, and I got rid of both of them. I'm kind of bummed. I never had the GameCube, but those two I'm bummed that I got rid of because I would like to play that again. Although I've never really played New Leaf. I only played City Folk. Was the first one I really played. I played New Leaf at a friend's house, like once or twice, maybe 3 times. But it's kind of a one-person game. You can play with 2 controllers and 2 people, but it just doesn't work. So, anyway. What? Princess of Pineapples? You have a 3DS, you do? Yeah, but you might want it someday. I don't want to take that from you. I definitely, like, someday you might be like, I want to video that or something, and then you won't have it. So I don't want to do that to you. But I've always wanted to try New Leaf. I would borrow it, though. I could borrow it. That's super sweet. Yeah. That's so nice of you. But, oh, look, my Nooks is gone now. But yeah, I don't want to take it. I feel like then someday you might want it, you know? And they're hard to come by, and they're expensive. Like, I don't know if you know, but like going online on eBay and trying to get one, they're way more than they were to begin with, I feel like. I still have my 2DS, so I can play Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon X from time to time. Yeah, I know you have to have it, or else you can't play it anymore, which is kind of a bummer. I kind of wish they would have, like, I don't know, made it accessible in other ways. I had to change my shirt because I washed myself twice doing dishes, splash water all over. Yeah. And then you were soaking. I actually don't have that trouble too much, but when I'm having to clean pans, for some reason it always wants to swish over, and then it gets on the counter, and then I lean on it, and then my whole stomach is wet. That's always what I end up getting. My kiddos took both mine and used them more than their Switches. Yeah, I think if you were raised up on those DSs to the 3DS, people love them. Like, they don't want to get rid of them. But they're a beloved item. Especially now, because they don't make them anymore. Not like that, anyway. Okay. Don't let me forget to include your amiibos you wanted with your... I know, I have yours sitting right here. I need to mail them. I haven't even done that yet, so I'm sorry. But I have them sitting here to mail to you. Shiloh's Gaming Quarter, Jojo, and everyone. I got 5 stars. Shiloh, well deserved. I thought your island would have already been 5 stars when I looked at it the other day, last night. Aw, congrats. That's awesome. It's hard to do that, especially you're doing it au de naturel, which is even harder. You're like not cheating or anything, which is awesome. Not that it's cheating. Kaylee will be offended if I say that's cheating. It's not. It's not cheating. But, because, you know, we're not competing. Like, she made a video about that, like a little short. And I think anyone should be able to play this game however they want. But if you don't want to go to Treasure Island or something, then don't do it. And if you do, then do it, because you need to be happy and do it however it is you want to play this game. So, yeah. Enjoy your lurk, princess. Enjoy your lurk. Oh, we'll miss you. We always miss you. Nyla is kind of queen of shenanigans too. She likes to make some shenanigans happen. So, and if you haven't watched her, you must. I think she's streaming today, so you guys will have to go check her out. Especially if you like to check out Hello Kitty, you know, because she's doing that. She has more patience than me with that game. I cannot do it. I tried. It's so adorable. I'm kind of sad that I'm kind of being lame about it, but at the same token, it just like, I don't know, I couldn't do it. It just made me like frustrated a little bit. Let me see what this little, what is this? That bitty flat garden rock. Ooh, know that? I don't. Here we go. I think what it was Cherry's yard, and I'm starting to design Muffy's yard. Yeah, I know. Cherry's yard was cool. You did a good job on that. When you're all done, we'll have to come take a look so everyone can see what your island looks like. I think I'm gonna put a pumpkin here. We gotta get some farming things in. I need my trash can. There it is. What themes are all of you guys working on? Whoops, I don't want that one away. I want to throw it. Also, I'm interested to know what themes you would like to see on people's islands. Like, what are your favorite themes to watch? Or like when you go into a video, what is your favorite thing to watch? Like for me, I'm a weirdo and I love the ASMR of this game. So I really love it when people play the game with the music and all the sounds, kind of like how I do. I do it how I like it. I love hearing the sounds of the game. And so anytime like someone is doing terraforming, or if someone is making rivers, or if someone is even just decorating, pulling weeds, the beginning of the game music is my favorite. And so I love that. And then, I don't know. I'm just curious as to what you guys love to watch, or do you just love it all? I don't know. I also love watching villager hunts. Those are one of my favorite things to watch too. I find myself having zero patience with the Hello Kitty game as well. I know, Lainey. I can't. I just like I said, I was saying before. Sorry, I gotta switch. My legs are feeling like they're tired of sitting that way. What I was saying earlier, and I don't know if you were here during that conversation, but with Hello Kitty, you can't time travel, which, you know, I get that. I get why some games do that. But you can't time travel. And then also the little helper on there that's supposed to help you figure out how to play that game, it didn't take me where I needed to go or anything. It kept taking me to stuff I couldn't do yet. So I just got a little frustrated with it and didn't want to play anymore. So yeah, I kind of gave up. You know, I want to put dirt under these. I feel like they need dirt. Ragdoll hard mode 2.0 and Carolot for fun. Opal, my all-core island, a bit of everything. And I love just chilling, watching my friends as I work. Yeah, I do too. I mean, I usually always have someone on in the background. The problem is I talk while I play, and so I can't always watch while I'm recording. But I do occasionally do some voiceover ones. And for those ones, I will have someone on the whole time. Like pretty much all day long, I am watching someone play Animal Crossing or something else. I've started to watch people play Dinkum, and I've started to watch people play a little bit of the Disney Dreamlight Valley. I love Lumi Moons, and she just started doing some other things on her channel because she's having a little bit of burnout. And so if you guys don't watch Lumi, she's such a nice person. I just love her to death. Anyway, I love watching her, and so I don't really care what she's playing. I'll just watch her anyways. Same with Princess of Pineapples. Like, she does some things on hers that, you know, like I don't really play Hello Kitty, but I would go watch her. Or she crafts a lot, and I'm not a crafter, but I enjoy watching other people do that. So yeah, so I do that, but that's pretty much my thing, is I just like the sounds of everything. Oh, Linda, thank you so much, and thank you for joining and becoming a member. I really appreciate you, and I'm so glad you were here for a little while. I just love seeing you. So take care, have a good day, have a good weekend. I'll see you guys next week too. I'll be back on, I believe, Tuesday again, but I'm not sure the time because I have an appointment that day. So Shiloh, thanks Jojo. What my plan is designing yards for my neighbors, and when they move I change the yards up and design the yard by their backstories. Yeah Shiloh, I like actually making my yards match my characters too. Like for instance, if they're a jock or something, I will try to make their yard kind of sports related. Or maybe like a kind of like a man cave situation where maybe like I made a beer garden for for Boots, which, you know, isn't quite kid friendly, but whatever, it's cute. And then you know, sometimes I'll make like a Peppy will have like clothing and shoes and cute stuff to look at and stuff there. So, but I haven't done a very good job of changing it on my Forever Island recently. I have one of my normals still has it all set up like a Peppy. So I need to change that. But aside from that, you know, it's all good. Lumi is so great. Yeah, I love her to, like I said, you guys, if you have not joined up with Lumi, she's such a sweet person. She can't be on very often, which makes me a little bit sad, but she has a special needs child at home that needs her attention a lot, and so I totally get it. You know, like they need to be their priority for sure. So but love her. So like I say, if you haven't watched for her, definitely gotta find her. Oh my god, I would not be able to focus and record, sweetie. That's amazing. I go back and rewatch while I plan out my week or create jewelry. Yeah. I just try to do it, record as I go, and then I'll pause in between sometimes and stuff. So, you know, I try to do stuff. I'm scared to share home with you now. One of the player houses, the host, owns the concert venue and club, and he has a spicy basement. Oh, I don't care, Pokemon. I love spicy basements. I just don't do it because I'm like on here. So I just keep my island, you know, above ground, but I would totally make a spicy basement. I'm all about the spice. It's all good. Not anti anything, really. And I find it hilarious. One of the treasure islands that I visit has a spicy basement with some plants of unknown origin down there. So no, I find it hilarious. You are not going to offend me. Trust me. And bro, I'm a nurse, man. We see everything. We see everything and we deal with everything. I love Mom's Animal Crossing too. She's one of my favorite faves. She's also a very lovely lady, but she's been going through a lot, and I really hope she's finding some happiness and joy this week because she needs it. She needs some uplifting for sure. All right. Well, it could have been a root beer garden. Yeah, I think in game it kind of is. I just put a sign that says beer garden. But yeah, you can make it whatever you want to make it. I think a lot of people do drink and a lot of people don't drink. So to each their own. We have some alcoholic beverages in our home and occasionally enjoy those. So, you know, and so I'm not against it either way. I just think, you know, find your joy. Find your joy. Yeah, Shiloh, Robin, yeah. Yeah, Robin's great. Robin is the mom's Animal Crossing. She has a channel and makes videos. So if you guys have not caught her, she's great. Okay, well, I think we've done quite a bit. I've been categories on this one. Probably after hours, I am going to just like fill in some of this stuff with greenery and flowers and some plants and things like that. Need my adult grape juice sometimes. Yes, Ragdoll. I will not say that I don't come home and have some adult grape juice occasionally. And even more occasional than occasionally. So hopefully that doesn't offend any of you people that watch me. You know, we're all different people, so you don't have to love it. And I love you no matter if you drink or not. I don't care about really whatever your preferences are in life. That is not the reason I like people. So same goes for pronouns and just every doggone thing out there that's come out. I honestly don't care. The only reason I care about pronouns is so I don't offend people. But other than that, I don't really care what your pronoun is. I like you for who you are. So if you're a good person, I will like you. If you're not, I won't. And that's the main thing. So, but I just think everyone needs to just love people for who they are. That's all. All right, let's find I think I left my little cabinet over here somewhere. I did. Way over here. I'm pretty sure I did anyways. Let me see what I did here. Or did I? Where is that? Finding it. Am I blind? Oh no, it's lost. I'm lost. Oh, look at Ricky sitting over here reading with Callie fishing. He doesn't even live up here. He journeyed all the way up. Maybe he has a little thing for Callie. Maybe. Maybe they're gonna go on a date. Ooh, my things are growing in. I totally forgot. I went forward a day. Exactly, the world could use a lot more love. For sure, Ragdoll. People are too judgy, man. Like, if it ain't hurting ya, if it isn't bothering ya, why are we making such a stink over it? Just let people live. That's all I'm saying. And, I want to respect everyone. You know what I mean? There's people who have religious beliefs. There's people who have political beliefs. Everything. Everyone's different. But my belief is just let everybody be different. It's okay. Like, we don't all have to be the same. If we were all the same, we would be living in a really terrible, boring, robotic world. And it would be annoying. So, I don't know. I don't know how to say it to please everyone. So, I never will. But you know, I just think people need to chill out and give everyone a chance just to be their own person and, you know, just care about each other for who they are, for the person they are. Swap it. Just want to find my... This is annoying because now I've lost my cabinet and I don't know where I put it. I have no idea where I put my cabinet and where I put my other little thingamabopper. It's gone. Missing in action. If y'all remember where it is, let me know. Because it is being obscure at this time. Did I put it over here where Nooks... No, I don't think so. I usually try to keep it where I'm working, but apparently I'm not doing a very good job of that. Get some of these flowers out of my pockets at least. Hi, Hazel. You're so cute. Alright, I know people are going to be mad I didn't get that balloon, but I don't need it. Alright. I'm looking for my cabinet. If you guys see it, let me know. I feel like it should be up here somewhere because that's where I was working. Go over by where I put Nooks. All of us wonderful, different people make the world a more unique and lovely place. Imagine how boring the world would be if everybody was the same. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I totally agree. I like everybody's differences. Quirkiness, you know. It just would be really boring. Really would be. They're all identical. There was a movie about that, wasn't there? Like I feel like there was a movie about how the town, everyone was the same. The ladies did the same exact thing. The men, same exact thing. I feel like that was a thing, but I can't remember what it was. But it was interesting, sure. Yeah, y'all, it's lost. I'm just wasting your time looking for my cabinet. It's probably like... it's probably in my pocket and I'm just missing it with my brain. Let me climb up here. I'm liking that my trees are growing in. It's looking more foresty. And my bushes. I'm not going to be able to walk around much up here anymore. I'm going to have to get things planted that I need to plant and placed. So that I can, you know, see. Look again. Okay, what's this? There's the... Y'all. In my freaking pockets. That's what I'm saying. My brain is not braining. Alright, well, let me get these out of here. My grandmother used to say if everyone looked and acted the same, it would be a boring world. Yeah, she was right. She was right, and that is for sure. Was it Pleasantville? Yeah, I think it was Pleasantville. I think you're right. Like, everyone was, like, fake and always smiling. And then I think, didn't someone come in and, like, they were different and then everyone, like, started to change or something? I feel like that was the thing. But I don't really remember it. It's been a real long time. And I haven't, you know, I don't watch a ton of movies anymore. But, yeah, I think so. Everyone starts in black and white. Yeah, and it's kind of... sort of 50s-esque, isn't it? Like, the ladies are almost like the Beaver Cleaver moms, you know, and stuff. I feel like really perfect in every way. I feel like that was kind of what that was. All right, I'm just getting out some stuff because I think I'm going to try to put some little things in between all these trees and stuff and make it look kind of cool. So I just want to see what I can squish in here and give it some sustenance. A black and white island would be amazing. I know someone did that or was going to do, talking about doing it. God, I can't remember who it was or what. I'll have to investigate it. But I'm pretty sure that that was a thing. Someone did a black and white island, an all black. Maybe Kaylee did, I think. I thought she said she did an all black and white island. But I don't think I saw it because it was like in her earlier days. And I haven't like backtracked to watch all of her videos quite yet. So haven't got to the point where I was, you know, needing to go that far back on people's stuff yet, but when I get bored I tend to do that. So maybe I'll put a butterfly up here somewhere. I'm just getting stuff out and then I'm gonna throw some things down, I guess. Just filling up, you know, till I'm full. Ooh, wheat field. I forgot I have wheat field. Oh, I can't even get it. That's a bummer. Alright, let me get over here and I'll start on this end and I'm gonna plop some thingies down. Can I jump? Yeah. Okay. We can weave through. That's good. And when you did things differently than expected, you became colorful and it was such a brilliant, beautiful movie. You know, I'm gonna have to watch that again because I don't remember any of that. So that seems like that would actually be really cool, I think, to see that occur. You know what I mean? I would love that, actually. Parasol. Alright. Stick that back there. And then I'm going to put like a... no. I want to put like a pine tree back here. Because this needs some more lushiness. The back. Yeah. I like that. We got to fill it in. My mom was a flower child. My mom went to the original Woodstock, and she went with her boyfriend at the time and his family. She told me that my grandmother had 2 rules for my mom to go. Number 1, behave. And the second rule was to let her know who was there and what songs they performed. Oh. That's awesome. I would love to hear what someone has to say about being at Woodstock, who was actually there, because that's cool. My parents were not, I don't believe, of age enough for Woodstock, so I don't think they went to that. But I don't know. Never really asked them. Back up a little bit. I think this mush parasol would fit in here. There. I'm gonna get trapped. I am trapped. Okay. I'll climb down here in just a second. I'm getting full up here. That is a good sign. I like it when it's full and you can't hardly move. That's my islands. I'm just kidding. But kind of not. I'm kind of famous for having full, obscured type islands, I would say. I'll put this grand butterfly here so that you can actually see it and it won't be like too far in. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. I like that. Nice. Okay, let me put... I only have a couple different flowers in my pockets. I need more different flowers. I'm gonna have to go get those. It's an amazing movie, trying not to ruin the twist. Yeah, I will, yeah, don't ruin it. I think I'm gonna go watch it. But, I mean, maybe not today, of course, but I'm gonna put it on my list of things to check out because, I'm always looking for, you know, a different movie to watch. I probably could continue up there. I'm just being silly and running around for flowers. I can go do that in a minute. Kind of dumb though. I feel like I want to put this mush partition back here. If I can get it in. Let's see. Because I may not have enough room to stand for it. Oh, it went in. Nice. Sometimes I'm not sure if things are going to fit. But then I kind of want to be up here, and I don't think I can climb up there. Actually, I don't think that butterfly will enable a flower there anyways, so it's okay. All right. Let me get the rest of this stuff out of my pockets up here because it's meant to fill in up there. I just kind of need to go forward another day and stunt some of these trees before I fill in too much. Well, let me do that really quick or else I'm going to be regretful. Save and end. Y'all have had some adventures in your life. My parents were like, my dad used to do like motocross sort of thing. He did dirt biking. And my mom was like a stay-at-home mom most of my childhood. And then she went to work for a short period of time. But yeah, she was almost always home. So I wasn't really a latchkey kid ever. And until like the end. And then like not the end, but like when I got a little older, then I used to come home and my mom would be at work or something. My mom told me before it was great. She saw a lot of great bands. She told me before her favorites were CCR and Janis Joplin and Crosby, Stills and Nash and John B. Sebastian. Yeah, those were some crazy ones that were there. That's awesome. That's cool. My parents were, because that happened in the 60s, right, Shiloh? Was it in the 60s? And my parents were, let's see, my mom was young when she had me. She was 19 when she had me. And you know, you guys know I'm 50. So I was born in 74. So I don't think she would have been old enough to go to Woodstock at the time. I don't think it would have been accepted by her parents. So they wouldn't have had that opportunity. They were kind of there, but I mean, they would have been like young teens, I think. I want to say it was like 67 or 60. I don't know. I don't know what year it was, but a little bit before I think my mom would have been allowed. So for my New Leaf game, I'm going to have to name my town name. I have no idea why I'm thinking Blueberry. It's just stuck in my mind. But I might try to spring core theme for this town on a New Leaf. Oh, nice. That'll be cute, Ruby. I like the name Blueberry. Look at Shiloh. Shiloh sends me gifts. And Gigi. So cute. I love it. I send Shiloh gifts too. I'm trying to give Shiloh some stuff that he doesn't have. Oh, 1969. Okay, I was close. So yeah, my mom would have only been like 13. It's a little young for a kid to go to that. That was a little bit more of a crazy time, you know? So I don't think a 13-year-old belonged there. I'm an 80s baby and my mom had me young. Yeah. I call myself an 80s baby because that was when I remember everything. Like, I don't remember the year I was born, obviously. I was more of an 80s kid. So everything in the 80s was, you know, my favorite. So, all right, I'm going to stunt a few of these trees. I need to get out some fruit. If I can actually find my thing now this time and not forget that it's in my pocket. Well, did I take it out this time? Put it. I did. I'm becoming frustrated with my own self because I'm leaving these things around and I don't remember where they are. And I did check my pockets. Don't see them. That's a mush lamp. Petition. forget where I was standing when I took everything out, too. Eee. Oh well, I'll find it eventually. I'm gonna probably be getting ready to shut down here in just a minute. Because we've been going a while and I don't want to steal your day away. You guys have to enjoy the rest of your Friday. Oh, there it is back there. So yeah, I think we're going to get ready to go raid somebody. What do you guys think? You guys want to sneak up on Nyla and raid her? I believe she started. Let me take a little look and see if that's the case. Are live. Let's see. Yeah, she is. So let me go see. Oh, thanks, Ruby. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm glad. I mean, I'm glad I can bring anyone some comfort. So this game brought me comfort from the time it started until now. It always does. I go to sleep with it on. I actually listen to all the long plays that are out there. So I totally get that. And so I'm glad that helps you in some sort of way. Let me go find Miss Nyla and get her link for you all. Copy link. All right. And then we're going to post that in here. All right. And then we're going to go and we're going to do a Jojo Crosses raid. All right. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you for joining me. I had a lot of fun with you guys. I appreciate you being here. I know you could be anywhere and I really appreciate you being here. So you guys have a great weekend. Go do something fun, hydrate, get some food right now, get a snack, grab a snack, and then let's cozy in for some Nyla shenanigans. So we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Welcome to Jojo Crosses, where she loves her scrolly scrolls. Playing games and dreams today. Come on and join it too. So grab a blanket, grab a snack. Let's play together, we can't go back.
Collect your acorns, let laughter flow. Talk and chat, come on, let's go. Jojo Crosses